And on to Chapter 7, The Secret. We are the Pretenders. Flaunting our old wounds, pointing fingers at every turn. Proud the echoes of our shallow war cries. Trying to validate nothing but jealous rage. Are you certain the transmission data was not intercepted? I am. It was transferred through a secure line on the vetted private channels. Anna Bryce is your howler. Details? Raina-born, Piana, fairly young, minor offences. She is the sister of the woman who was shot by Sergeant Chris Jensen, under Vidian's command. Troubling. How did the rogue Egon find this howler? He had inside help. Virgo. He's an auditor, no doubt. Bold claim, Virgo. What proof do you have? Surely you do not believe it all to be coincidence. There's only a handful of people who could have pinpointed the location of the howler. Someone with access to FedEx codes and proper training. That's your proof? He is Egon, Virgo. He could have found her location perfectly well on his own. I have to agree with Perseus here, Virgo. It's just a wild guess. The auditor is a rogue Egon's childhood friend. Do you think that this is also a coincidence? And Rose Palmer was Alvidian's wife. Does that make him a traitor too? Maybe he is involved in this too. Let the howler escape. Quick, arrest the geezer. That's enough. If you believe him to be a traitor, bring us proof. Tell me then, where is he now? Why can't we reach him? Send to Azuno, following lead of a possible howler artifact. And you need to be there in person to find this supposed artifact? Not the Aegis, not Egon, but the Auditor? Yes. Would you rather I went there myself? Thought you didn't trust me with howler artifacts. Now, we never said that, Pierces. Have you tried contacting the Auditor through a FedEx channels, Virgo? Yes, he is off the grid. Send him a priority message. Tell him to return to the station as soon as possible. As for the howler, Director, I will have my Egons work on this case immediately. Work with Vidians. He has first-hand experience with dealing with howlers. Sir, with all due respect, Vidians was the one who let the howler escape from Aegis prison. For maximum security. Not to mention his own daughter is helping this convict escape. I don't think the agent has failed us also, Director. We will work together. That's our final decision. Yes, sir. Vidians. Yes, Rion? Can you fight against your own children if it is deemed necessary? I trust you make the right call when the time comes, Vidians. Yes, sir. Oh shit, they're starting to catch on to us now, which is not good. Minor nerve damage, a few glitches on your VX drive. I don't see anything terribly alarming. But I'm no doctor. You need to see someone. It's twice you came this close to an overload. What's your point? My implants are failing either way. How are the others? Everyone is fine. She blocked the infiltration with a simulated system failure, faking her own implant overload. Of course she did. Mercenary friend seems to have hurt his ego the most. He's been cursing at Moray for the past couple of hours. Liz and Carol are perfectly healthy and Kit is a little low on battery, but otherwise fine. More importantly, they have questions. Questions? as to why Athea Kamali was not able to infiltrate Miss Bryce. I told him it was her broken Vision X. Kind of taking a bit of luck on our part, but they're not idiots, Egon. They'll figure it out sooner or later. Later, not everyone will be open-minded about it. You mean Evelyn? I mean everyone. Well, it's not up to us to tell anyone, is it? No, it's not. How is she? Resting, I believe. What happened to Kamali? Send back to the intelligence. Don't think she'll be back on duty anytime soon. Like paid vacation? With permanent major nerve damage? Ouch. Before she passed out, she managed to send Rayon's one last transmission. Please tell me you intercepted. I couldn't have. She used a fetter. You know about Lana. They were going to figure it out eventually. Her glitch on the fetter keeps getting bigger. Eventually. Shouldn't have done that. It was reckless. Done what? You know exactly what. Let Kamali infiltrate you. Had to use her connection to my brain to keep her security implant from activating her emergency network shutdown. It was the only way to take her down. She could have seen my involvement, risked the entire plan, not to mention she could have killed you. I knew she didn't have enough time to do the reset, Aaron. She tried to infiltrate Lana while she was having a hold on me. She needed to think she had the upper hand, had to give us something. But you don't know how Lana Howler's influence works. Will Kamali succeed in reading her chart? Doesn't have a chart. She has million. You can't infiltrate her brain. It's impossible. Not even I could. Not even you? You know what I mean. Kamali was overestimating herself. This was the only way. Is this all? Yeah, that's the last of her messages. Should have replied to her sooner. Would have known Lana. Now I don't even know if I'll be able to see her again. Look on the bright side. There is a huge lecture coming your way if you do. You know I'm here for you. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I know. I know, Wiz. Thank you. Hey, what is this for? Hey. How are we? Well, medical supplies thanks to you. And about 5 hours to Aaron's POI. That far? I can't leak through the debris field. Besides, it's on the edge of the Mori system. We're trying to lay low. It's a bad idea. We're losing time. I guess the intelligence will be on our trail soon enough. It was Aaron's idea. Don't look at me. I'd have all you out of the airlock if not for Lana. I'm sorry, Liz. For what? Everything. Too late to stop and whine, Egon. It's personal. It's our fight now. Sorry for making this your fight. No, maybe it always was. Maybe we've just been skillfully ignoring it. Is she terrified, pissed, confused? Sister's in the hospital and she's blaming herself for it. She'll be okay in time, no. Back to the smartest Lana that we all know. But she realized how serious the consequences of her action can be now. I assume she'll be more careful. Think twice before putting people in danger. Be a little more level-headed will be good for her, I think. Yeah, I'm wondering how long that will take though, because we know Alana, she'll fight it. Said Petrosina Drew Gabriella. Just like that. Do you know how long it took me to learn his full name? No, I don't. 5 years. 5. That's a very long time. She just hacks and burns VX says Petru Zunik Andrew Caballera in 5 minutes, more or less. Yes, the Egons are. Do we even know the people we think we do, pretty guy? Rather a deep question. How long does it take to get to know someone? Should we try? I really don't know. This poor guy's not getting a single word in. She just knew everything in minutes. Stop crying, Kirian. She didn't know anything. We get to know people through their actions, and now, not through their VX profiles. What about my memories? She read my memories. No, I don't think she did. I was infiltrated. I know what it feels like to be infiltrated. No doubt you were infiltrated, but not for the purpose of breeding you. It's useless data. She used it to scare you. Reading memories is a long and painful process for both sides. You were just a bait. Probably just read your say would delete data. Pictures, videos, that kind of thing. Eagles may be powerful, but they have their limits, Kyrian. Intimidation is the most powerful weapon. They use your saved data to demoralize you, make you feel weaker than you really are, piss you off, throw you off balance. Most of the time it's nothing more than glorified trash talking. Had no idea. They aren't exactly harmless, but nobody is invincible. Thanks, kid. You're welcome. So, I guess I should thank you? Why? Helped Lana escape a high-security Mori prison. Not many people would dare to do that. I didn't do it for her. Nevertheless, I should thank you. It's nice to see her again. Right. Ooh, she might be liking us. Hey, Lana, this is Valerie, your sister. The older one, just in case you forgot. Been months and I haven't heard from you. So here we go, lecture time. Look, I know that there is a small part of you that requires a daily dose of family drama, but not answering any of our calls for months is going a bit too far. Don't know what you're doing with God knows whom, but I want to at least know that you're alive and breathing. Mum is worried, Dad is worried. He doesn't say it, of course, but you know how he is. Miss Samantha keeps asking me about you, and you know she doesn't even care about anyone but herself. Hey, I heard that. Anyway, we love you, and we would love to hear from you, so call us, or at least send us a text. Big sister, the annoying one, obviously. Seriously, call me. Will you ever be able to give me, Val? I know you would. I know you would still forgive me. She'll never come back home. Hey, love. Liz? Yeah. Sorry to disturb you, but there's kind of an emergency here. So the hopeless romantic squad is on your door, passive-aggressively trying to get the other one to leave. Actually quite funny. Carol seems to be winning the argument, but Egon is persistent. Should I wait for the victor or tell one to go in? Ooh, do we get to come in? Okay, well, we'll do Carol this time. Yay, because we already sort of romanced Egon, so let's do him. And Carolyn was. I'm talking muscle mass coming up. Bryce. Professor? So, crazy time, huh? No kidding. No, Kit was very worried about you. Oh? Yeah, I mean, I was fine. I knew you'd be out before we knew it. But poor Kit was devastated. Poor Kit. I was worried too, a little. But mostly okay. Not like I lost any sleep over it. Of course, we wouldn't want your beauty sleep interrupted, would we? Right. I have to look gorgeous for the upcoming shitstorm. How are you holding up? Honestly, I have no idea how I'm holding up. You know, that sounds a lot like the aftermath of a Maureen doctorate exam. Really? Totally. I've had 2 of those, so I can give you some advice. Alright, shoot. Well, first, please don't kill anyone. Well, we've been sort of doing that alright for now. For now, but, yeah, we'll see. Anyone on that ship, at least, especially me. Please don't kill me. Second, we need relaxing music. Liz, can you give us some relaxing music? What? Something calm and tasteful. The fuck kind of music is this? I do not want to know what this is about, but here you go. I go for Hangfield and Markle, but cheap elevator music will have to do. Well, fuck you too, Carol. Not you, DJ. Okay, no music then. Just bear with me, I have a little to work with. Kip, bring me the wine. He's actually romancing us, yes. Yes, Professor. We have wine? I brought it before he left for sooner on Piano 5. You brought Piano 5 wine? Do you want to poison us? No, of course not. Give me some credit, Lana. I brought a orderly from the black market back on Piano 5. Worthy you got on board. I assumed we would need alcohol eventually. Strong one. Found a orderly on Piano 5. Quite impressive, I know. Alright, what else? Then you're going for a pooey... the fuck is that? Massage. Yeah. Not flying as to pure wee. I know, lucky for you, I know how to do it. I have a certificate. Now take off your clothes. It's what a massage. Cross my heart and hope to die. Here, take off your clothes. And Carol is tempted. Ooh, here we go. Alright. I have to be honest with you, Bryce. Wasn't completely expecting that. Hoping with all my heart, yes, but I wasn't expecting... Just get to work, Professor. These muscles won't relax themselves. Oh, that's it. Gosh, Professor, you can be good at everything. It's a great burden. Don't know what to do with myself either. You're smart. You're good looking. Your hands know how to work a woman's body. Are you trying to make me blush? No, but I don't mind if you do. Bet you say that to every man. Men, women, I don't discriminate. Okay, now I'm blushing. Don't think you are capable of shame, Professor. Well, you could always turn around and look, Bryce. Ooh, fuck yes, let's do it. Yay! We got our second romance started. It's probably going to end well for... Not going to end well for us. We're trying to romance every single character, but... Fuck it. They give me the option to do it, I am gonna fucking do it. Take it back. You are blushing. Give me a reason why I shouldn't kiss you right now. We don't have compatible signs. Not good enough. You are good in bed as you are with pure we. We have a permanent place on board the Arian, Professor. Just saying. Oh, I'll do my best to perform outstandingly then. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kit, we're in the middle of something. Professor, I found the wine. It was hidden in the... Kit. Oh. Please excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt. Congratulations, and good luck... Good luck with the rest of your intercourse, Professor and Miss Bryce. Thanks, Kit. We'll do our best. Please remind me to tweak Kit's encouragement software sometime. But I wanted to be wished good luck for my future intercourses. Don't. That was amazing. But fuck yes, we get another 16. Now all we need to do is Evelyn next. Are you sure about this, ma'am? No water, I'm not sure. Came all the way here on a whim. What was I thinking? MSL Block 715B. Grant access to Intelligence Director Angela Carbella. Access code 89765B12. Hi there. My. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes, Angela? Reynolds. Got the Director of Systems Intelligence is here. Something must have gone terribly wrong with the galaxy. Kind of crappy one. If I know anything about you, you already know why I'm here. Do I? Tell me, what do you know about the girl? Got to be more specific. I know many girls. Lana Bryce. Doesn't ring a bell. What did she do? Stop fucking around, Reynolds. You know exactly what she has done. Angela, language. But yeah, maybe I heard some rumors about you, Howler. Fortunately for you, I don't know Lana Bryce personally. Confirm it with your precious Feta if you like. She is working with one of her own, a rogue Egon. So history repeats itself. Howler and Egon working to a conspiracy. You know how that story ends, Ewan. Remind me, my memory is a little foggy. It's Palmer's child, Egon is Soren. He's following his mother's steps. Help me stop this before he gets himself killed. Don't want him to end up like his mother, do you? Looks like they're getting help from him, which is not good. Make sure Egon's don't lose his ship. It's twice we lost civilians to the Libra raids this month. There were children there, families. Yes, Rion. You may leave. Connect 357. Anonymous transmission. Accept a call. They have a good reason to bail on me, Aaron. Hal escaped. Found her on the way to the factory. I know, we already know about Kamali. They're onto you, you know. Berger just told everyone you were a traitor. And that's not far off. How long do you think I have? At this rate, hours, but in minutes. Howler's influence is strong. Can't read my own chart right now. Can you keep them busy for me? Sure, why not? I'll just prep a puppet show. What, do you think they'll prefer karaoke? I don't know how she's taking this so lightly, but yeah, anything to keep them off our back for now. We're in. I'm running a thermal scan. Good, keep me in the loop. Why am I even here? What's wrong, Carol? Scared? Yes, obviously. You're in an abandoned Oxybot factory. Have you ever watched AI versus human movies? I have a possible AI attached to my brain. There's nothing to be scared of AI studies. Egon, you literally are the scariest person I've ever met. What? I'm not scary. Yes, because normal people very often infiltrate brains for a living. Don't infiltrate brains for a living. I mean, you do other things, but yes, there's more of a hobby for you. See what I mean? Can we move? Sir, there is movement on the eastern entrance. These eyes are very fucking creepy. I don't like it. Yes, I see. Shall I activate the security protocol? No, I want to see what they're up to. One interesting bunch. Zoom in on the radar girl. Yes, sir. How curious. Uh-oh. Now we gotta deal with this mysterious person. Looked into these files for you, sir. And I haven't found anything that would indicate a Howler artifact on Azuno or anywhere near that planet. Are you sure? Yes, sir. All the Azuno-related data that we have received from Fed are clear. Not a planet without complications, but it certainly doesn't seem to host a Howler artifact. No glitches or bugs in any of the Ephemous codes were received. What about the PSS division finds? Did they catch something we didn't? It is impossible for me to look into those files without the division's permission. I'm almost certain it doesn't contain any extra information about Asuno, as the planet belongs to the Raider's territory, sir. Could it be a parallel or a miscalculation? It could be, but it would still be fragments of information. Not enough to form a solid suspicion, sir. Certainly not enough to send away an auditor. I could try to look into specific codes of information through other divisions and search deeper into the database, but I need higher permission first. No need, you have my leave. I'm guessing you'll want this investigated further. I will. This will need an Egon on the field. I don't have spare Egons lying around for the investigation hunches, Rion. The intelligence is bound to the government director. You'll do exactly what I tell you to do. I will do exactly what the council tells me to do, not just a member of the council. As a matter of galactic security, we have breached. Suppose I don't have to remind you of the consequences. Consequences both the government and the intelligence will have to answer for. Yeah, I have a feeling by the end of this, everything is going to go tits up, and it's not going to be good. But your file, Wiz Chambers, says you're specialized in modification of vintage spaceships. You read my what? Intelligence data. Don't worry, nothing invasive. Just assumptions based on your purchase history, medical files, whatever's on the network databases about you. Yeah, that doesn't sound invasive at all. I suppose it does. Have you checked out the Howler artifact yet? Do you know what it does? I assume you're getting there now. It's an engine modification, supposed to be an ancient target sensor jammer, very powerful. Powerful enough to let us land on the center of Nova Station without alerting the main security. When it's fully functional, of course. I'm hoping you will work with Professor Brooks to make use of this device. It is a great asset. What makes you think we can utilize it? For all we know, it doesn't even fit anywhere on the engine. Arion is a skipper, am I right? A pre-war ship. Skippers may be old, but they still use remote technology. The device is not a software upgrade, it's hardware. It would take me months to take apart the engine to modify it manually. I'm not even sure it would work. I was hoping you could find a way. With your expertise, I believe anything is possible. What's your deal? Excuse me? What's your role in this? What's your game, Aaron? Don't you trust me? I understand. Well, you don't trust me, I understand. I don't trust any of you. Trust isn't the issue here. Everybody has a game, a thought, a motive. Does anyone know why you were here? See, that's no way to make friends. Yeah, I get the feeling he isn't the type to make friends. I definitely don't like the looks of those. I get why they want to make a human like Oxybots, but why genitalia? Are you seriously asking that? Princess has a pure heart. What? Oh. That looks highly unhygienic. That's what she said. You know what? I like you a little bit. Real mature. No wonder the factory was closed. It's a live freak show. Who'd want their evil robot twin to serve them tea? Actually, the factory was closed because human Oxybots had a serious network security breach, broken the software. Yeah, I had something else. Thought they banned human Oxybots because they looked too much like humans. It was unethical. No, that was just a public explanation. And where did the stock market ever have ethics? Builders used a small part of Fed's core entanglement program on the Oxybots' intelligence, which gave them permission to access Fed's databases through an whatever that word is, connection. Made it so that Oxybots couldn't be hacked. It was supposed to be an extra security measure. But even then, it was impossible to access the Oxybots' root programming from the outside directly. Possible to access them through Fed's database. Which means Fed had direct control over the Oxybots, and we still didn't know what it was truly capable of. And whether or not it's truly self-aware. Now, tell me that's not creepy. Let's find out what we need and just get out of here. Yeah, but we're being watched though, so I don't think it's going to be that easy. Anyone else? No, ma'am. This is everyone he has interacted with in the past. Cross-examined it with his assistant's history, his handler work, and the eagles he worked with during his time in the academy. Very thorough work, Adept. Very impressed. Thank you, ma'am. Before you leave, what year are you? 11th, ma'am. Do you take the auditor exam? No, ma'am, I haven't. Why not? You're a better candidate. Don't think I am qualified enough to become an auditor yet. You're only unqualified if you lack the necessary ambition, Adept. Power isn't given to you unless you demand it. Leave. Yes, ma'am. So our little auditor has a type. How cute. I don't like the sounds of that. So they just left all this stuff here? What do you mean? Computers, the bots, even the furniture. How come it hasn't been scavenged yet? Maybe no one dared to go in since it's Moray territory. We're scavenging planets with nuclear waste, Carol. It doesn't feel right. Something doesn't add up. Great, you think it's a trap? No, I didn't say that. But you meant it. I didn't mean it, Carol. Stop freaking out. But you felt it. Don't deny your rare survival instincts. Lana's right. Something is not right. Aaron, are you there? Yes. When you said the factory was abandoned, just how abandoned is this place? You know, I hate it when you keep stuff like this to yourself. I had a slight suspicion, that's all. That's what you get when you jump into things without question, Egon. You're the one to talk. Hey, you don't get to talk. None of this would have happened if you did a proper client background check. It's black market. You don't do background checks on the black market. Children, I'm working with children. Yep, you're definitely wrong on that, but don't really have much of a choice. So history repeats itself. How amusing. What did you think, 83? About, sir? Why, Lana Bryce, of course. I can't read her signature, sir. You can't, can you? Oh, it's not even my birthday. Alright, let's see how capable our guests are. Deploy 62. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. I know you are quite trusting for an intelligence agent. Everyone in this room has tricked you at least once. He trusts Aaron more than anyone else. Even more than his own sister, apparently. Not the time, Evelyn. Bruise will be bruise. Not the time. Uh-oh. Here where it goes all tits up. And not the good kind of tits either. Welcome to Matthias Technologies. Fortunately, the factory is currently closed, and it may be highly dangerous to wander around unattended. I'm afraid I'll have to ask for you to leave immediately. For your safety. Oxybot? Yes. Initiate. Egon, don't. Why? Ancillary connection to a feta. You can't connect with the bot, unless you want the whole intelligence to know where you are. Perfect. So we'll have to handle this the old-fashioned way. I'm afraid I'll have to ask for you to remove your weaponry, effective immediately. For your safety. Let's just listen to the nice helpful Oxybot and leave. For our safety. Doesn't look down. Can he even... Well, there's your answer. Effective immediately. For your safety. I guess he had what was coming to him. He needs to stop being so aggressive. Director, you called me? Yes, Remy. I want you to drop the Black Hole case and investigate something for me. You want me to drop the Black Hole case? Yes, I can see your ears are functional, Egon. To whom do I drop the case? I'm almost done. Just need to integrate the dealer one more time and she'll crack. I wasn't asking, Egon. We'll take care of the rest. Need you on another case. We have a mole in the intelligence. We have several moles, Director. Which one are we talking about? One we do not have on surveillance. That's not very specific. We're talking about an auditor. Oh, that's troubling. Which auditor? The auditor. The auditor? You mean my auditor? Yes. Oh, why didn't you say so, Director? Kieran, make sure it's really down. What's with this choking trend? I mean, it definitely is a trend. What happened to the good old days where people just shot each other? More incoming. Get ready. Welcome to Matthias Technologies. Fortunately, the factory is closed and it may be highly dangerous to wander around unattended. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave immediately. Welcome to Matthias Technologies. Where are they coming from? Everywhere. Welcome to Matthias Technologies. You might want to... Can you hear me? You... Run. Well, that turned bad very quickly. On to Chapter 8. We are the uninformed. Losing what little we have to our incomprehension. mocking the comfort slightly robbed from us. We raise our glasses, taunting the spite. You get secured. We're losing you. Did you know the factory was occupied? Punk. Oh, but where? Price. Who's the owner of the factory? Athenian. Athenian. Yes. Do you know Carol? I wish I didn't. Yes, Carol, take east. Carrie and Alana go south. We'll meet you at the main hall. Are we getting a flashback of sorts? Look at him, Rose. Robert, he's so tiny. Yes, babies are usually very small. You know, for someone as smart as like you, you're dealing with him. Dealing with him either way. He's Dad. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Are you recording this? Maybe. Stop it. I didn't sleep last night thanks to our little genius here. You look beautiful. To you, maybe, but you don't count. How do I not count? I'm your husband. Not for very much longer. Exactly why you don't count. You're biased. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it again, yes, you do look hideous to me too. I hate you. Sir, the director wants to see you. Let her in. Busy? No. Good, I have news. Thank Reynolds is in touch with his old comrades. It's impossible. He's in maximum security. Well, considering Bryce just escaped from one, I'd say maximum security isn't as maximum as it sounds. Is that all? Just saying, keep an eye on him, Robert. We both know what he is capable of. They're gone. Off the grid completely. Try 8-1. I did. They're gone. So, we wait. How long have you and the Egon been planning this whole thing, exactly? This whole thing? You know, the two-man rebellion. Not as long as we should have. Yeah, no kidding. I would think you wouldn't have to rush your way into a plan, with your premonition software and all that. There were unpredictable circumstances. Unpredictable how? Quite. Oh, sorry. I wish I could explain. Bullshit. You just don't want to. I mean, that's definitely true. Wish we could actually get the full picture here, but never that easy. Professor, I have a question. Are you trained? In various subjects, yes. The professor has 2 doctorates and several award-winning published works of excellence. No, I meant combat trained. Do you know how to fight? No, I'm more passive-aggressive. That's curious. You look well trained. Thanks. It's peanuts. Seriously? It's good for your health. I don't believe in violence. Admiral, I suppose. This way we need to shut down the Eastern surveillance first. What kind of person would add separate surveillance systems on each sector? A smart one. He is paranoid. Who'd break into an abandoned butt factory? I mean, we're trying to, so... Us? Right, forgot I said anything. At least those 2 are getting along. Huh. What? I think we're already past this corridor. Are we lost? No. Maybe. You got us lost. Great. Let's say that. Should we stop and ask for directions? Let's just keep moving, Frisky. Someone will come up eventually. And hopefully unoccupied. This has nothing to do with me. Someone is your fuck up. This has everything to do with you, Reynolds. If I lose my son because of you, you will not leave this cell alive. That is a promise. I'm not leaving this cell at all. That's how it goes. Rose was alive. Don't you dare speak her name. Don't you dare talk about Rose. What happened to you, Robert? What happened to the man I once called a friend? I'll do anything to keep my children safe. You'll tell me everything you know about this Lana Bryce, not coming in Cardinal Cross. Everything, Reynolds. Yeah, don't you think you're going to be getting much out of him? This should be it. Cozy? Aaron, can you hear us? Still nothing. Call me while I shut this thing down. Inadvisable. Who the... Harry Methosium. At your service. May I know why you're trying to disable my security, Miss Bryce? Scared? Scared we'll find out whatever you're hiding, Methosium? Hardly. I'm guessing you were trying to shut down the main security system, manually, through synchronization. Clever, but not unpredictable. I expected better from you. Such a disappointment. Dad? Yeah, you're sounding awfully like my father. Is that so? Now, if you could please answer my question. Ah, shit. Maybe if you shut down your little androids first. Mr. Matthiasen would like to know the purpose of your invasion, Miss Bryce. Please tell me this is an end to these guys. No, not in their factory, I imagine. No. You never take me anywhere nice. Look, Sweet Pea, if I saw someone like that, I wouldn't be able to remember it. I could text my VX data if you have the time, but I can't promise you anything. How about the name... How about the name Leland? Does it ring a bell? Really? I had a feeling you were familiar with him. You had a feeling? Yes, a feeling? I can always look through your client list if you like. It wouldn't take me much time. But it would be quite painful for you. Don't have to be enemies, do we? No, we don't. Out the back. Tell him Manma sent you. See, I had a feeling. Look at us being friends already. Don't like that he's hot on our trail, and so quickly too. I feel like we've been here before. Oh, now they're getting lost now. Because we have. How are we back here? We've been going east the whole time. Is the map outdated? No, it's a loop. I've seen it before. The intelligence headquarters on Nova Station is built the same way. It's called a perennial arc, Professor. You don't see one up close. Kit, why are you always excited about the things that can quite possibly harm me? Good sense, Professor. You are easy to harm. What's our threat? This is worse than Prion. Don't exaggerate, it's just a bunch of walking oxybots. Walking oxybots who can choke people. Yeah, you like it. I thought you liked being choked. It gets old. Got it. Whoops. What the? Wait, turn on the backup generators. Lana. Just 1 second. I die because of you, I'm fucking killing you. Calm down, I got this. And we're back. Let's get out of here before more of these guys show up. Sure, sissies first. Hey, now remember why I hate you. You hate me because I stole your girlfriend. And my artifact. As long as you keep your souls alive, you might as well get a bit of frustration out, I guess. Why would this guy use top-of-the-line security tech for an old Oxybot factory? Must be hiding something far more precious than a few failed Oxybot data. Of course, you already knew about this. I had my suspicions. Is being insufferable a Moyan trait, or is it just the intelligence? Both, I believe. You and the eagle must be very close. You're basically the same person. He is slightly less intelligent. And more aggressive. I recorded that. He is more empathetic. Cat and pen, pal. Don't enjoy this any more than you do, Lan. Need a name, that's all. I don't know his name, but he's working for Libra, or was, I don't know. All I know is that he came to me looking for rare components he couldn't have found anywhere else. But that doesn't help me at all. You need to help me, Lan. You need to help me so I can help you out. You're in a bind here, literally. You see, it's a matter of galactic security. I really am trying to keep the peace here. Yeah, I can see that. I don't want to use my implants, Lan. It'll be very uncomfortable for the both of us. And I guess we'll both have to get used to it, implant junkie. No, my poor stubborn friend, you really won't get used to it. You're going in the main hall. Can you read me? Yes, there. Stay safe. So, Professor, how do you know Mathesian? It's a long story. We have time. Am I being interrogated? Yes. Great. Pay for my scholarship and I'll work for him in exchange. He is a tech company owner. Why would he need a historian? He is a collector of ancient artifacts and artwork. I worked as his appraiser for a while. For how long? For a couple of years. More after I paid off my debt. Why did you leave? Must have been way more than the university pays for you. Well, he didn't exactly collect the pieces for his love of the fine arts. Of course not. Weapons dealing, warfare tech, paid for his side project he didn't want the government to know about. Do you think he's still doing it, even after the bankruptcy? I think he's doing it especially after the bankruptcy. Factory is practically a showroom. I guess he needs to know about this. Oh, they do. What do you mean? Do you think I never tried reporting it? No, that doesn't make any sense. would have arrested the guy on the spot. Well, did you ever think that maybe Agos is not that clean either? Not an idiot, Carol. But there is a bonus for catching tax frauds. Someone else is benefiting from the Mathesian sales on the black market. Someone with a pool in the Agos. There's a whole lot of people, Pierce. A whole lot of people. There you are. How did it go? It was mostly fine until Karen pissed himself. Hey, you promised you wouldn't tell. Yes? While we were at the security panels, Mathesian contacted us. Contacted you himself? Yeah, and he knew my name. Well, Mathesian Corp has top-of-the-line identification technology. Wouldn't be surprised if he could scan your VX remotely. That's what I thought initially, but there is more. He said shutting down the security manually through synchronization was clever, but non-predictable. He knows what we're doing. He says it won't work. Yeah, well, I mean, if someone's doing the shady business like this, probably has a lot of backups and whatnot. I hate it when they're stubborn. A headache. Do you have what we need? Yes and no. Don't have a name, but have a location. Beloved auditor is not here. Great. Should I inform Virgo's diversion? No. Thought not. We'll handle it quietly. If you catch him red-handed, you know what you need to do. Kill the rats, clean the pantry, get rid of the evidence. Are you up to the task, Egon? Why wouldn't I be? History with the auditor. So that's why you chose me. Needed someone who knows him personally. Man, this Egon definitely knows a lot of people, and a lot of them are not good. Problem? None. Right, Aaron, can you read us now? Yes, the gem is down. Is everyone alright? You're fine. Run the scan. Give me a proxy. 74HX128 is clear. On it. No. Something is not right. I'm looking. It's supposed to be here. Where is it? I'm looking, Saurian. So am I. It's not here. What's going on? What's not here? This is bad. Egon, what's happening? Having trouble locating what we came here for. And are you going to tell us what you're looking for? Looking through the product database. Give me a minute. Product database? Please tell me we didn't come here for a bluffing Oxybot. Well, seriously? All this trouble for a damn Oxybot? Like, how important can it be? Thought you planned for this. We did. It should have been here. Then why can't we find him? Let me answer that question for you. I'm guessing you're looking for my prototype, 0876C12, 000E. Matheson. Don't look so confused, Miss Bryce. Yes, they were looking for an Oxybot prototype. Their friends are quite evasive about their motives. Not their fault. That's how the intelligence works. Even Roigrons. It's always unlikely you'd receive a proper explanation. However, let me try and explain what they have been up to. What little I can gather from my own small investigation. I have all your current locations targeted in the chart I have. which is the best example of this type, I assure you. All except the location of Mr. LEZBEANS and his lady companion, Miss Chambers. I believe they are in an exceptional vessel of some sort, with a certain very interesting target jammer. I wouldn't even be able to identify them, and not for the invasion of my product database. But it's not really a jammer, is it? Because I'm the only one who produces jammers as powerful as this one, and I'm not quite sure if it's not one of mine. No, it's quite powerful but unpredictable, somehow unbalanced. You have a Howler artifact. Now, why would a rogue Egon, nor did a Amorian defect partner up with raider scavengers to come here to my closed down Oxybot factory with a Howler artifact? Surely you are not trying to steal my tech information to sell it to the highest bidder on the black market. That would be too simple for you. None of you are that simple, are you, Miss Blake? Get to the point, Matheson. I can see that you aren't downloading any information from my databases. Anyone else would have, but not you. You're looking for something specific. Something you had no way of knowing unless it found you first. What you were looking for is not in the factory, Mr. LEZBEANS. You have been misled. Quite so. Let me clarify it for the rest of your team. Mr. LEZBEANS and Egon are looking for an Oxybot which may have true artificial intelligence. What? I was quite surprised myself too, Miss Bryce, because we are the leading firm in artificial intelligence studies, and I can assure you we're not there yet. All we could ever do was a highly advanced simulated intelligence using a fetter's genetic algorithms, bridge that we created to the mind of a fetter. Use this simulated intelligence to study a fetter and its limits through a human Oxybot prototype. It was a joint research project with various departments, in the hopes of one day learning the true limits and capabilities of a fetter. But over the years, the prototype started showing signs of a larger glitch in the system. It was receiving and transmitting encrypted data to a fetter directly, despite the massive security precautions we had taken. Rounds wanted nothing to do with it. I shut down the program and bankrupted my company. Years of work gone. Short-sightedness. I didn't give up, of course. How could I? It was the research of a century. So I decided to move the prototype somewhere safer. Somewhere I could decrypt the transmission data. Why and how it was using a non-existent proxy to send and receive messages to no station without getting caught by a federal or the intelligence. To you, I believe, Mr. LEZBEANS. I know what you mean, Matheson. Don't worry, I never got to decrypt the message. It was just an educated guess. Give the deceptive location codes. I had to keep the prototype's whereabouts a secret. If it was truly AI, I had to hide its location from every possible threat to our study, including itself. Necessary to protect the trademark. We wouldn't want other companies to start mass-producing my AI, would we? Especially not before we truly understand its full capacity. Thinks he is here in the factory. He? Calls himself a he, then. Wait, how did you trick an AI? Quite easily. You can't trick a simple simulated intelligence, as it is programmed to do one thing or another. Most it can do is get stuck in a loop, trying to find a way to solve an endless algorithm, eventually terminating itself in the process. However, if it really was an AI, You had to have the capacity to believe, to be fooled, tricked. I just left fabricated location codes in the system, easily accessible by someone with enough knowledge. His arrogance took care of the rest. Didn't even second guess himself, poor thing. Why are you telling us all this, Matheson? I didn't mean to skip through that. Great question, Miss Delaney. I was curious about you, about your purpose, about your capabilities. You are a strange group of people. I want to know. Now I do. Here's what we're going to do. I'll give you what you want. What we want? A prototype. Just like that? Just like that. I am no friend on the Maury system, Miss Bryce. It will be interesting to see what you will do with the prototype. I would like to test its capabilities, if it truly is an artificial intelligence. I don't buy it. Why not? I believe you and I have quite a beneficial friendship. Think of it as a peace offering. But in exchange, you will do something for me. There we go. You will be the guest of honor at my upcoming party, a small gathering of my close friends. Nothing too fancy, just a casual event. Oh, what? Party? Sounds good to me. Yes, but not you, obviously. I'd like Miss Bryce to be my guest of honor. Just her and her +1. Why Lena? Why Brooks, my old friend? She may, after all, be the most important person in the galaxy. Most important one to what? Yes, not now. Oh, they don't know. Well, that is an annoyance. I'm guessing you'll have a lot to talk about after this. Nevertheless, here's my only condition. Condition I'm hoping you will fulfill. Oh, and Mr. Brooks, I will need your help for this. With what? I'm hoping you'll be Miss Bryce's +1 to the party. I was hoping to get to choose, but oh well, get to romance the Carol some more. As you are the only person who knows the mannerisms and customs of a proper Mauryan occasion. What's this about, Matheson? What are you after? You'd much rather ask that question to dear Miss Bryce. Now, if you excuse me, I have a party to organize. Don't be late, you know the address. And, well, that was interesting. At least we actually got some information out of him. Never even heard of this girl until Angela mentioned her. But you knew there was a second Howler. Maybe, but not an identity. Don't exactly give me weekly intelligence reports here. I just had a hunch. A hunch. A hunch. When Rose installed the virus to a feather, it glitched. Temporarily shut down in one of its databases. Less than a millisecond. There was almost no chance that any birth data was being transferred at the particular millisecond. Was it a millisecond, Robert? Who did this? We did it. With Rose. Could have fixed it. We could have found the missing file somehow, but she wanted to keep it. Wanted to have a plan B. First Cardinal Cross. It never ended. Create a Howler so that it wouldn't end. It was a mistake. A welcome one, but a mistake nevertheless. What was our purpose, Robert? Mistake? Both my children are following this Howler, Reynolds. Howler you created. A Reader Howler. It's Rose's legacy. She knew we were going to fail. That's why we let the corrupted data alone. You don't understand, Robert. You don't understand the scale of the corruption. They believe it's order. Believe it's justice. Let Moray pay for the crimes they committed. Let the Howler do what she is supposed to do. What we were supposed to do. All of us. What about my son, Reynolds? My son. You're asking me to let him kill himself and take my daughter with him? There is a chance for completion. A chance to end it all. End what? Rouse the intelligence? Human greed? Oppression, Robert. Tyranny. Soren has a resistant mind. He may be able to what? Live through the installation? Complete the installation. Rose died because we underestimated a fetter, but Soren has a resistant mind. He can do this, Robert. Help your children instead of working against them. No, it's over, A1. You lost. Don't believe that, or else why would you be here? At least tell me one thing, for old time's sake. Did you meet this Howler? Briefly. Did she look like she was up for it? No, not even close. She won't be your pawn, Reynolds. Neither should she. I never asked for a pawn. Wait, Lana is a what? Oh shit, here we go. How are we just learning about this? We thought it was best if we kept it to ourselves until we got to the bottom of it. Who else knows about this? Me, Aaron, and Lana. And Matheson, apparently. So everyone else but us? To be honest, I don't even know what it's supposed to mean. Mojo have drastically altered all of our futures at some point. We didn't even know about it. Well, sorry, Cal. It's not like I had a choice. I did, until you took it from me. Howard's influence doesn't exactly work that way. In what way does it work then, Aaron? I've been dying to hear a proper explanation. Howler this, howler that, but nobody really explains what the buff is supposed to mean. If you say Frisky here has superpowers, I'm out of here. Just listen to Aaron, it's complicated. Please, calm down, everyone. Calm down? My fate is in the hands of a what, Carol? A raider? I don't know. I need to think. And coffee. I'll be in the kitchen. Wait, Professor. Mother bluffer. Howler is what we call a glitched file in the Fetter's databases. Usually, the Fetter calculates the birth and death of every being in the galaxy, including ecosystems like planets and moons, raiders and morai. We are constantly working on its core programming to adapt and upgrade the system, affecting the software. But still, small glitches do happen, even if rarely so. When these glitches occur, we lose primary data from the databases, complete wipe of a certain section. That's what you call small? In the grand scheme of things, it is small, yes. Loss can be anything from material to an event, sometimes next planets or stars. Most of the data can be repaired or restored in a short time, thus harmless. But sometimes the corruption is more advanced. It takes a longer time to restore or repair. If there's glitches in a certain material, any item made from that material will also be blocked by the system. Makes it what we call a Howler artifact. I guess it's tasked with bringing Howler artifacts back to the system or re-registering, but if all else fails, you have to get rid of the artifacts to make sure it cannot be used against the Federal or the Moria system. Like this target jammer artifact we have? Yes. Any weapon that cannot be detected by a Feder can be carried through Morian customs, even to Nova Station without any alert, despite the immense security measures we take, because Moria's entire network system is bound to a Feder. With its premonition software, Feder is incredibly powerful, but Howler artifacts are its weakness, its only weakness. So even though they are rare, in the hands of the wrong people, they could bring the end of the Feder and the Moria system eventually. Does that mean Lana can bring the end of Moria itself? All by herself? No. Human howlers are a different subject, more complex. Human howler is invisible to the system, but they can also disrupt the written charts of other people. Charts? What kind of charts? Charts used by a photo in someone's birth. Ones we use to read their past, future, and site profile for security purposes. So you guys know about your futures? No, only intelligence does. People are not notified of their futures unless they are possible future offenders. If they are possible future offenders, they will be watched and kept out of the capital their entire lives. Members will be exceptionally restricted. Justifiably so. No, Eve, not justifiably so. We're talking about an entire system, Soren, not just a few people. You've seen how important it is to keep an eye on the future criminal activity if you stopped rebelling like a preteen every other minute. Would it make you sleep better at night, Aegis? Oh, some Aegis now? Stop bickering. She started it. No, I didn't. This criminal activity is where the human howlers come into play. Though I have to warn you, Miss Bryce, it's entirely speculative, as there have only been 2 recorded howlers in galactic history. Howlers' data is either not in the Fed's databases or entirely corrupted, so it cannot possibly calculate a howler's life, which creates a paradox. If Fed cannot calculate a howler's life, it cannot calculate lives of the people the howler interacts with. Interaction will create a gap in their charts, and charts will constantly be altering while they are with the howler, creating many different futures at the same time. I'm guessing that's how this the game's way of explaining how we can go back and do different endings for the game. Yeah, that's a kind of a hint, nudge. You can affect the game in multiple ways. And it explains why we have all the multiple choices as well. This has been recorded in the previous Howler's case. And the same thing happens with you. During our time together, I double-checked all our charts. They are unpredictable to say the least. So, the moment you met a Howler, your chart is no longer relevant. Future is no longer written on Fed's databases. There's a nod to the intelligence. Everybody has the power to change another's life, with or without intention. Well, these changes are usually calculated by Fed's and everyone's birth charts. Howler's changes cannot be. Howler's power is not a direct influence, as the change will happen on its own. But the unknown is what makes it dangerous to a system that runs by premonition. Nothing scares more and more than the unknown. Oh no, you must be the lamest chosen one in the whole galaxy. No kidding. On the contrary, as Matheson said, you may be the most important person in the galaxy. The real reason why the system is afraid of a human howler is entirely political, Miss Bryce. Government does not change because they've been getting rid of any opposition before it has a chance to develop, all in the name of security. Do you think they only declare possible future offenders by their criminal intent? Overly eager conspiracy theories. Just because you don't know the whole story doesn't make it an evil conspiracy. Nobody said anything about evil. This isn't about right or wrong, everyone. It's about innocent people getting arrested for nothing. Anyone who may take the power away from the realms will be sent to the possible future offender section if caught early. It's filled with data of the people who have no criminal intent in their futures, only political change. I've been using the intelligence and Fed's premonition software to stay in power, not for the good of people. Fed got us stuck in a loop of corruption, and our only way is to get rid of it. We need to shut down the Fed for good, or it'll be the end of the galaxy. You're mad, all of you. As long as we don't give her the whole card facts, She'll always be against the strain of feta. That's the thing about our facts, Egon. They are unprovable. Do not want to. We do what we want. We do what we believe is right. That's not Evelyn. Sorry to interrupt, but what do we do about the tiny evil man? Do we crush the party and steal the bot? Do you think he'll try to kidnap Lana now that he knows she's a howler? Is it for all kinds of evil? Something like that. You like me? You just can't stay away from me, can you? I admit you have a pull. Look, if I know Matheson well, which I believe I do, he'll want to fund you. What, me? Fund you, your rebellion, to use the chaos your reputation will create between Moray and Raiders. I don't have a reputation. Nobody knows that I even exist. That's where the party comes into play. There will be media, someone he trusts, someone who will write your story the way he wants it to be written. And why is this a bad thing? Doesn't want any side to win, Lana. Just wants chaos. Don't even think for a second he is your friend. He'll tip the intelligence. Capricorn won't buy it. Doesn't matter. This will scare all the other Reons into acting rashly. Fear howlers, and Matheson knows that very well. Fidians won't buy it either. I don't think he'll have a say in it. If Agos tries to arrest Lana in that party, it will make the perfect cover for Lana's story. She will be known to the entire galaxy in a way only Matheson will profit. What do we do? What can we do? We need Sin, Egon. Uh-oh. Getting Sin back into the game again. Sir, did you ask for me? Yes, Innocent. I want you to send me every file we have on the Aegis databases about Rose Palmer and Ewan Reynolds. Specific dates, sir? Anything from section 903A to 1300E. VX recordings included. Every transaction, every recorded message, every written document. Especially the contacts with the system. Should I contact the intelligence? No, keep it to Aegis files. Yes, sir. Found the data prince. He has been here. But something is not right. He is leaving quite a number of prints for someone who is trying to be discreet. He is purposely getting me to follow this trail. Find out why he is trying to stall us, Egon, and do it fast. Not even a thank you? You're a mean director. Don't get cheeky and find the auditor before he puts the intelligence out of commission. Yes, ma'am. Pretty much everybody's fucking hunting us down still, which is kind of annoying. We cannot lose the Hatium mines to Libra, especially now. Libra cannot know there is a second Howler in the galaxy. They will try to use her against us. This young Howler is a raider, a pioneer. She shouldn't dare deal with the Libra, not while they're out there killing her own people. If she is desperate enough, she will. Maybe we should let her and show the galaxy that the new Hell is a friend of murderers and extremists instead of a hero that the raided people are desperately in need of. Like the way we did with Ewan Reynolds. That was Ian Reynolds. He was a Morian by birth. Raiders would never trust him the way they trust Lana Bryce if she chooses to become the voice of freedom. She cannot be allowed to be known publicly. We have to stop her before she reaches the people. Galaxy knows there is a Raider Howler on the loose, things won't be as easy as the last time. You see, we lost thousands to a war that never even started, Gemini. How can you call it easy? It will be. Guess what we are about to face? You know it. You've seen it like I have. Gemini is right, Terrace. That Cardinal cross is much bigger than the last one. 12 speed with us. Panic and fear will turn into mistakes. Mistakes we cannot allow ourselves to make at this point. Patience will show us the right moment to act. Till then, let us watch the movements of this howler and understand what kind of person we are dealing with. With all due respect, we do not have the time to wait and see anymore. Must act now, Capricorn. And with Gemini, we should eliminate the Raider Howler before she becomes a Raider legend. She had a rogue Egon and a Howler artifact by her side. Try to eliminate her now and fail, she'll most certainly become that legend. But if we wait for her to make a mistake, she'll be labeled as something entirely different. I don't like this. I have a bad feeling about this girl. You know, I'm usually a pacifist, but I'll have to agree with Gemini on this one. I say get rid of the girl before she realizes what kind of power she holds against us. Do you now, Pisces? Yeah, he definitely knows that she's in on it, so... Well, hello there. Man, it's definitely... Yeah, that's definitely a dress she's wearing. Not used to seeing her so spruced up. Right, how do I look? Be honest. Are you sure you want to hear that? Just shoot. Looks like a cheap Maureen designer imitation. It is a cheap Maureen designer imitation. Are you sure about this? I'll see right through you. Don't have anything else, Wiz. Besides, I'm not going to a fashion show. You wanted me to be honest. Just, never mind. Just tell me I'm pretty. Oh, let's go with this one. Hey, sorry, Egon, but, yeah. Because Egon can be a little bit rough, you know. If I had been given a chance, I would have went for Pios or Evelyn, because we still have yet to romance her, so... Hey. I'll be in the cockpit. You ready? Yeah, decided to go with him anyway, because we're going to this party with him, so... As ready as I can be. I've never been to a Maureen party before. Clearly. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Clearly is not nothing. It's nothing, Lana. Drop it. You drop it. You're the one with a apparent stick on your seat. Oh, you look like a cheap escort. There. Happy? What? What is this? This dress? Really? What do you think that it would do? Applaud your authenticity? Give you a medal for your humble attempts at looking high class? Would you have a naive notion of believing in your inner strength against what you see as these shallow solicitors? Do you think these people are idiots? Better think carefully about what you're going to say next, Carol. I wish you were alive, Lana. The media. Boring people and everybody in the Nova Station. They will use your appearance, warp their reality with jokes, belittling to weaken your presence. Show the galaxy that the big bad scary howler is just a... what? Look, if only you could get out of your self-righteous little bubble, you'd see these people are dangerous as those with a gun in their hands. They will be shooting at you. After tonight, you are no longer Lana Bryce, the Raider Scavenger. Lana Bryce the Howler. Do you want me to wear an armor instead, then? I bet I could pull off better. Appearances matter, Lana. Wish they didn't, but they do. And they are a huge part of our politics. Dress is your armor. Yeah, I don't have anything. Do you think I have a wonderful wardrobe of fancy clothes and I chose this one? No, this isn't personal. Really? Because it sounded very personal. Guys ready? Medicine Corps PTA 5 minutes. Don't worry, try not to embarrass you much. Lana. I was hoping that would go a little bit better, but oh well. When they killed Lan, I'm pretty sure they're coming here, Aaron. You have to be here when the time comes. Is the device hidden? Yes, it is, but just keep it safe until I get there. Or until Libra gets here. I'll talk to you later. Who are you talking to? Director is following the trail sooner than I thought. Device is ready, but I need to leave now. Samara is in trouble. Should never have come with us. Leave you in charge? No, having you in charge isn't all that better. It's a little better. We rid the galaxy of the Mori system, Soren, and if we are lucky, Libra along with it. Don't get ahead of yourself. Our priority is the system. Of course, one thing at a time. Aaron, be careful. You too. I'm sure you understand the fertility of the situation. Yes, Ronan, I will prepare a small team immediately. No small team. Investigate it by yourself. By myself? But you're too delicate a matter, Director. I'm giving you the data in great confidence. Or are you preoccupied with another mission? No, Ronan, nothing is important. I will start with the investigation as soon as possible. You do realize that failure is not an option? No, sir. She is slippery, Detective. The department has always been somewhat contradictory because of the nature of PSAs. Do not underestimate her.